everyone, and welcome back to Firefly. Today is season 1, episode 5. I hope you're having a great day. As you can see, there is a new addition to the wall. It looks small compared to the One Piece one, but it's actually the same size as the others. I literally compared it. And I thought this is better than it being like at the bottom here. So yeah, I kept forgetting, and someone from episode 3 reminded me, like, when is it gonna be? Here it is. I saw your comment this morning and I was like, yes, okay, I'll put it on. So here it is, Firefly. Yeah, I usually try to find minimalist art, like, having a title, but like fan art and stuff, but I couldn't find one. Enough time with enough time for this episode. But if you guys have recommendations of like real good cool art with the title here, I don't have the titles, but I thought they were cool. But here there's a title, so I think you can see it better with just Firefly. So, or you can draw yourself also. I mean, no pressure, but if you want, I'm not opposed. So yeah, I'm super excited. Last time. It's been a while since I've recorded. Wait. See, I always want to make sure that I've read episode 4. I have. Okay, I watched. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, last time there was a ball. And in Nara, I've decided to just use the English version because switching just is fucking weird. In Nara, got to the ball with a guy that was really possessive, and then Mal went to the ball for like a business thing, but then ended up like driving up the guy, and Kaylee was there in like a beautiful dress. And then they had a sword duel, which was hilarious, and River acted like a country girl somehow. I haven't gotten your comments from episode 4. Yes, so I don't know about that. I'll try not to talk about it too much unless it like makes sense with this, because like for episode 2 I had like a lot of questions that people answered but I hadn't seen yet. So yeah, I haven't seen your comments for that. But I'm so looking forward to looking like what happens with River. Some people are also saying that it's not just the radiation that makes reavers. It's actually they're just insane, and that doesn't help. How it works, I'm gonna find out why. I mean, maybe not exactly how it works, but like I'm gonna find more info as the series goes on, which is really great. I was kind of scared that I would not. So I'm super happy about it. And yeah, I don't have that much else to say. I said a lot of ums. Fuck off. So yeah, I hope you guys like the video. If you do, don't be afraid to leave a like, comment what you thought about this episode. I really like reading your comments. Get subscribed to see more of the series and of this type of content. You can also check out my Patreon if you want the full and uncut reaction to the video. So yeah, I hope you have a great time. I hope I have a great time, and let's go. Let's go, baby. What kind of normal house is she? This except for the weird green thing. Oh, Tam. Do we know a Tam?
We're in trouble.
What for? Oh wait.
Cut off.
Cut off from what?
Our platoon, Simon. We got outflanked by the independent
Simon and
squad,
River.
and we're never gonna make it. That's wrong.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
The actor that was chosen for a younger Simon nailed it.
So, how'd the independents cut us off?
They were using dinosaurs.
Jen Tadagwe.
Language, young man.
Didn't know that.
Sorry, Dad. The independents attacked us with dinosaurs.
Simon lost his head in the heat of battle.
Oh wow.
But since your mother
I don't know what they're talking about.
has already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house.
Are you kidding?
You will repay me by becoming a brilliant doctor. That's the deal.
I don't know what that is, but I'm happy for him.
Brilliant doctor.
When do I?
Many years.
Dad, this is so Dabianhua. It's really gonna...
I know. You think I let you work with something second-rate?
Thank you.
You're worth it. Now, do you think it's possible for you two geniuses to give your tired old dad a couple minutes quiet?
No! No, I don't want to know it!
It's okay.
It's not okay! You can't just dig into me, shove 20 needles in my eyes, and ask me what I see!
We won't go in. Look. No test today.
No reading tests? Stupid son of a bitch dressed me up like a Goram doll.
No tests, no shots.
Du bun Ursa.
Oh. What was that?
So she's added cussing and hurling about of things to her repertoire. She really is a prodigy.
Okay, so they ask her what she sees. Cause yeah, a comic was saying basically like, she's obviously having like visions of the future, not that, but like she sees things she shouldn't see, like with the Reavers and stuff. But it was said like, cause Simon thinks it's a hallucination, and she doesn't know any better, so she also thinks it's a hallucination. So, but the thing is, I don't know if the experimentations made her see things, or she already had this, and that's why they took her.
It's just a bad day.
No, bad days when someone's yelling spooks the cattle. Understand? You ever see cattle stampede when they got no place to run? It's kind of like a meat grinder. And it'll lose us half our herd.
Thanks
She
for
hasn't
that.
got anywhere near the cattle.
No, but in case you hadn't noticed, her voice kind of carries. We're 2 miles above ground, and they can probably hear her down there. As soon as we unload, she can holler until our ears bleed. Although I would take it as a kindness if she didn't.
She can.
Human body can be drained of blood in 8.6 seconds given
Okay, it's just creepy facts. I was like, is it important? It's probably is, but
systems.
See, morbid and creepifying, I got no problem with. As long as she does it quiet like.
This is paranoid schizophrenia, Captain. Handcrafted by government scientists who thought my sister's brain was a rutting playground. I have no idea what'll set her off. If you have some
I'm not the
expertise...
doctor. And I'm not your Goran babysitter either. Gag her if you have
I mean, it's not really a good idea to do that to her. I think it's gonna make it worse. But from what they know, which is fuck all.
You see that? Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell. If it happens to be something we need, we take it.
Hey, I didn't need to see that. Unnecessary, you know?
You know, I walk just as easy.
I mean, they're so big. How did you not see it?
Hope this corral's strong enough to hold them. Shepherd's a purely figurative title, you know.
Next time we smuggle stock, let's make it something smaller.
Yeah, we should start dealing in those black market beagles.
It's cool that they're actual cows.
Little soul, big world. They weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
Is it bad that what she said makes perfect sense to me? Come on now.
I love that he's kind of like quietly supportive, because he could have just been like, oh, crazy bitch, you know? I mean, not necessarily his character, but someone like a captain and has to take care of a team could have just been like, you know? So.
Let's get you clear of the work.
What's going on? What are you doing?
I'm fixing to do some business. Can't be hurting these steers and your sister, too.
She didn't mean any harm.
I never figured she did, but when a man engages in clandestine dealings, he has his preference for things being smooth. She makes things not be smooth.
Right. I'm very sorry if she tipped off anyone about your cunningly concealed herd of cows.
I'm starting to think you got a little too much time on your hands, Doctor.
Still, I'm not sure it's such a wise suggestion.
Might not want to mistake it for a suggestion. Don't worry. We won't leave without you.
He's annoyed with River, which
Does it seem every supply store on
Bleh.
every border planet
I don't
has
know.
the same 5
I was about to
ragdoll?
say it's fair, but I was about to say like it's fair, but at this, it's like I understand his situation.
A gift for whom? I just kind of like it.
For yourself, sure.
Rich, you know.
She means mouth, doesn't she?
Oh, for Simon. I didn't say that.
Wait, she
You
likes
do a very
Simon?
good job of hiding your interest.
I thought she liked Mal.
He's just so spry. You just want to take a bite out of him all over, you know? Careful. Morning, you two. Don't you...
Oh, she has a crush.
Canyon Prairie Paradise. Good God, they're asking money for this crap?
Hard to believe, ain't it? Glad you're out.
Does not care.
Give you a chance to have a little fun.
Fun. Right. Yeah, I consider this fun. It's fun, being forced to the ass end of the galaxy to get to live on a piece of Lasso.
Serenity ain't Lissa.
No, I didn't mean...
Yeah, you did. You meant everything you just said.
Well, no.
You did.
Actually, I was being ironic. So, in the strictest sense,
You were
I didn't...
being mean, is what. And if that's what you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
I mean, I know you don't want this, but to crap on it
River?
in front of someone who's a guy at the counter is like, did not care.
This isn't last time. Last time with cows. Hey, there was an idea regarding beagles. They have smallish droppings.
I believe so, sir. Also, your disreputable men are here.
Better go take their money.
That must
Morning,
not smell
gentlemen.
good.
Must be the Grange brothers. That's an amusing figure. In light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
That's before we've seen them. They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
My comprehension
month?
is less
God
muscle, more
damn.
tender than meat. 30.
Problem?
No. About a minute from now, we'll agree on 25.
Seem a mite jumpy to you?
I mean, yeah, they were... Wow, you're acting so not
Morning, officers.
That was lame.
I'm thinking maybe we walk away entirely.
I'm thinking you do that and we got ourselves trouble. Morning, ladies. Serious trouble.
Marcus and Nathaniel Grange, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
You know, I'm starting to find this whole planet very uninviting.
Wonder why? Certainly not because of the rose flower they just offered you. Maybe they were not the real person? They just pretended to be? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, she's memorizing the patterns. I'm glad she... Oh, she looks so happy.
Oh, careful with that.
Because we have ourselves a situation.
Who are you?
Just a bystander?
Okay.
Here we go. Never goes smooth.
They're, I mean, at this time, it's not their fault. So, I think there's that. Yeah, take the money too. Woo! Come on, come on. I mean, all the money drops to the ground, so it's kind of huge. Poor cows. I hope they don't get hurt. She's gonna crash. Or freak out. My god. I hope not, because she looks like she's having so much fun. What is it? Oh, she felt it. That's why. Okay, why did he... Okay, maybe he recognized him as a fugitive. Holy shit!
Hey, stay with me, Shepard.
That's... You get the cash?
Seriously right now?
What's going on?
Doesn't...
Oh God. Shepard. Shepard, can you hear me?
Simon isn't even here.
Wash, get down to the infirmary. Machon. Gotta try to stop this bleeding.
Don't you worry, Shepard. Captain and Zoe got lots of experience with this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, is he? Oh, he's seizing. Is he still?
He ain't dead. But he's bad off. Now we gotta see what we can do to help him. Locked here. Ooh. Wash, I want you to go to town, see if you can find that Ginseng Myung, the doctor.
Hurry.
Faster. Gotta go faster.
Yeah, you won't.
Before dark.
Get where? She started correcting my spelling when she was 3. She's trying to tell us something.
They didn't believe her.
I think there's a code.
A code?
Yes.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Did you have a good time at the Darbanville's ball this year?
What are you...
River thought it was duller than last year. That's...
Stress. If they heard you talking like this at the hospital, it could affect your entire future.
Who cares about my future?
You should.
You're a surgeon in one of the best hospitals in Capital City. On your way to a major position, possibly even the medical elect, you're gonna throw all that away? Everything you've worked for your whole life?
Being a doctor means more to you than just a position. I know that.
A few months.
Wasn't in town, wasn't anywhere.
He was in town. We saw him there. Him and River. I can show you.
Town's not that big, Kaylee. Believe me when I say he wasn't there.
Knew it. Probably saw them cops turn tail.
Doctor could be caught a lot of things. Coward wouldn't be one of them, though.
You don't think they were arrested, do you?
Worse than that, probably. Looks like maybe they got snatched.
Kidnapped?
I went by the sheriff's office. Seems if we had checked the posted alerts for this rock, we might have known it. Settlers up in the hills take people sometimes. Usually tradesmen and the like.
Well, Rick.
Now they got them.
That's cruel, but as a captain, it's understandable. But still, not really necessarily agree with this decision.
It's gonna be okay. They'll find us. Once the captain realizes what happened, they'll come.
Well, betrayal.
See there? No one's coming for you. You just keep moving.
Well, they don't. I mean, even if they know, it's kind of like, I get that they. I mean, Shepard is. I'm not worried about Shepard dying because there's other episodes left, and I feel like 2 opportunities to die, which is why I'm not as worried. So, but at the same time, they don't know that, so it's just like it's also kind of a cruel move. But at the same time, they have to get a doctor and like live. Well,
Well, there's Greenleaf. They'd have med help there.
Too far. More than 10 hours. Guys worse off than that.
You know where you can find what you need.
Don't recall inviting you onto the bridge.
You didn't. Mal, you know where you can find a doctor. You know exactly.
Inara, he was dumb enough to get himself grabbed in broad daylight. Don't have time to be beating the trees looking for him now. No assurance we'd find him or that he wouldn't need a doctor himself.
who ran away? Ah, they went to the slum part.
Look what we got. Got ourselves a doctor. A real doctor. Stand up straight.
They brought home a doctor. Thank the Lord.
Okay. It's a better reason to kidnap, but it's still kidnapping. Are you really stealing his stuff right now? Hello. He's dead. I'm kidding.
Sure. He's out, though.
He did this for me once.
Oh.
How's he doing?
I cleaned it out, wrapped it up. Best I could do. I don't know.
But we're headed for hell. Right?
Yeah, but
don't come up with a plan.
That's good.
I planned a bit too late, but oh well.
Possible you're not recalling some of his previous plans.
Oh my god, they're going to the Alliance? Bro. Okay, I understand how that's a dumb plan.
Sure to ask nicely. Alliance group.
At least they don't have River. Oh, maybe that's the only way to go without River.
Magellan, this is Firefly Transport Serenity requesting permission for docking.
The way he's saying is just like, I can't believe I'm saying this.
Nothing is special. Just people get sick or injured. Well, mostly people heal on their own, but sometimes...
Sometimes you need a doctor. Bring me light and any supplies you have.
At least he's gonna do it. I mean, it would be dumb for him not to, but... He could also stay there, you know.
Had an accident this morning. Crewman got hurt.
We need medical help.
Fast to be better than slow.
Wow.
Official seal's out of date, Captain Harbatkin.
We ain't been through a checkpoint in a while, sir. You got a seat of my man?
How did this happen?
Bystander in a gunfight. Back on Jianying. You can check. Not he nor any of ours were the aggressors.
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Bad.
Wait, is he famous or something?
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
Wow.
Keep that bandage clean now, you understand?
She's not quite right, is she?
She's been through
What?
some trauma. She's recovering, though.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much.
Seems like a lovely little community of kidnappers.
The Lord says, judge not.
They took us off the street.
Sometimes life takes you places you weren't expecting to go.
Girl.
Life didn't bring us here, those men did.
You were on a transport ship, right? Taking a journey? It's the way of life in my findings that journeys end when and where they want to, and that's where you make your home.
This isn't our home.
If it isn't here, where is it?
He doesn't have one, but it doesn't have to be here. Especially when...
Ruby, I'll check out back.
Oh, it's already in
River, don't... What is that?
You.
Oh.
What is it?
Here. Stain your dress.
Oh, berries.
I know I did.
Yeah, you did, but it's okay.
You don't think I do, but I get confused.
Oh.
I remember everything. I remember too much. And some of it's made up, and some of it can't be quantified, and there's secrets, and...
It's okay. Everything I
Mainly
have
his little sister.
is right here.
You need to eat. Keep up your strength. We won't be here long. Daddy will come and take us home. And I'll get better. I'll get better.
It's okay. You...
Poison. You believed her. Made a face.
You are such a brat.
You get to bed now.
Oh, we should probably think about doing the same. It's been a big day, what with the abduction and all.
But y'all don't have
Not
to
better at
sleep
all.
here.
But also this kind of everyone is moving so much. This kind of trauma, it's a thing. A lot of traumas big is that, or just traumas in general, they don't really ever go away. It's just they get better. You have good days, and you have bad days, but it's just not consuming you anymore. But it's always there, and that's a thing you learn with life. I have anxiety, especially social anxiety, which is bizarre because I'm doing a YouTube channel, but you know, it's much better than I am now. But it's a thing that I had to accept that, like, I'm never going to be this person that's not stressed about social gatherings or about like hanging out with friends. Never. I might get better. I might get like just a little bit like prehensious, but I'm never gonna be free of just like because that's, and if I am, that would be great, but that's just not me, you know. I have social anxiety, and that's a thing, and it can get better, and I can get exercises and coping methods, but it's never going to go away completely. Some things I might be not anxious for something, or a social gathering, be really anxious for another one. So like I said, not really gonna go away. Like, some things might not stress me anymore, but there's still things that stress me out that people that don't have social anxiety don't, you know? So yeah.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away.
And how do you know?
I hear crickets.
I don't understand. If Ruby didn't talk, how do you know?
My sister's... She's very good at...
Oh, she's scared.
What's wrong?
And they shall be among the people.
The devil.
And they shall speak truths and whisper secrets, and you will know them by their crafts.
Oh, witches. That's how they're not gonna stay. I mean, the way she was like, the Lord is guiding this path. You've been kidnapped, but it's fine.
I had to leave your mother at the dinner table.
Oh no, tragedy.
You know, I would never have tried to save River's life if I had known there was a dinner party at risk.
Don't you dare be flippant with me. I just spent 2,000 credits to get you out of here, and I had to walk through that door, which goes on my permanent profile.
Nobody gives a
trying to destroy this family?
I didn't realize it would be so easy.
Nice.
Dad, I didn't do anything.
You were in how far down you can go, and you're not taking us with you.
Wow.
Meaning what?
I won't come for you again. You end up here, or get mixed up in something worse. You're on your own.
I mean, like at the beginning, that was like, I'm buying you this because I know that you're gonna become a really great doctor, and you're gonna make me proud. So it's like, damn, his children are just like ways for him to like parade around, you know.
I will not come for you.
He cares too much about his reputation.
Now.
She's just a troubled girl.
That doesn't help.
That's true. You're not a witch, are you, Yang Qingda? I'm the patron here. Do you know what that means?
Yes. You're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
He was sick.
Ah, shit.
And
Yeah.
he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
And you killed him.
This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil from her with fire.
Well, way to up the trauma.
I am a shepherd.
No shit.
Folks like a man of God.
No, they don't. Men of God make everyone feel guilty and judged. That's not what I saw. You like to tell me what really happened?
Backstory time.
I sure would.
Backstory time.
Maybe someday I will.
Oh.
It's good to be home.
Home at Alliance or home in Serenity? Yeah. But
simpler.
You would suck as a person. Okay. Well, don't worry, she ain't gonna die. Wow, this level of...
Take me instead.
Oh.
Take my life for hers.
The witch must die. God commands it.
No, you commanded, dumbass. I mean, why did you let... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, why did you let him tie her up? But he can't fight.
She has done nothing to you! If she dies tonight, it won't be God's will that killed her. It'll be you! Your lunacy, your ignorance!
I mean, they're fanatics. This ain't gonna help. What is it?
Light it.
Bro. I feel like I should not have said bro to that profound sentence, but what? Because he knows he can't fight them. That's the truth. But just willing to die with her. Oh my god. Dude. That's so cool, yet so fucking sad. Like...
Time to go.
Hell yeah. Yep, it's right.
Well, look at this!
Freer.
Here's the guy there just in the nick of time. What does that make us? Big damn heroes, sir. Ain't we just? Right, was kind of out of our way, and he didn't want to come in the first place. Man's looking to kill some folks. So really, it's his will y'all should worry about thwarting.
Nice.
Say, Doctor, Sal's alienating folks is near miraculous.
Yes, I'm very...
Oh. I didn't hear that. I think also, I rewinded by the way, because I didn't hear. I think the leader guy knows he's bullshit, but it gets him power, so he doesn't... I mean, that's kind of like... that's kind of religion history.
Man's looking to kill some folks. So really, it's his will y'all should worry about thwarting.
Gotta say, Doctor, Sal's alienating folks is near miraculous.
Yes, I'm very proud.
Shut her down.
Girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her the hell down.
Nice. I love that he's just accepted it. Take back everything he stole.
So finally, a decent wound on this ship, and I miss out. I'm sorry.
Well, you were busy trying to get yourself lit on fire. It happens.
Not an acknowledgement.
Why did you come back for us?
You're on my crew.
Yeah, but you don't even like me. Why'd you come back?
You're on my crew.
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about this? 2010. No need to dress.
This is a case of like, he's embarrassed, so he doesn't want to say. I wonder where she's getting all her dresses from. Oh, that was cute. Kaylee and Simon. Kaylee and Simon. Just stealing her shit. His shit. Nice. I think this was a really cool episode. We just got to see them like bond. Like, especially even if Simon first thought that Mao had abandoned them, which he had. He's looking back and he was just like, you know, you're part of my crew and stuff. I mean, it feels so weird to see another picture there. You're part of my crew and I'm here for you in a way. So it was really cool. And we got to see like that she really knows stuff. Like she can read minds and shit. It's like it's official, baby. So I think it's really cool because it's like, it was very sci-fi, but the fact that she can read minds and she can kind of see ghosts or something related to that makes it like magic, so a little bit of fantasy, which I think is, it's just a mix of really weird things, which I'm happy about. I think it's nice. I really hope we find out what happened with River, why she the way she is, was she like this before, like in this season, because I know that it got cancelled, so I really hope I can find out. Oh my god. So there's that. I'm also very not concerned, but like curious about what happened to, like, who Shepherd is, because I thought he was just a random shepherd that just was like, you know what, I need to change my life, but no, he's famous and he's like well respected, and but not too well respected because I don't think they would have let him go if he was. So he's kind of like this was so into, damn it. So he's kind of an in between. So I'm really excited to know. I hope we get to know what it is. If not, I'll find out in the, I hope, extras season. I'll watch it at the end, of course. I hope there's interviews and they get to know, like, they get to tell us a bit what's supposed to happen, blah blah blah. I think that would be really cool. I think it was kind of a filler, sort of. Yeah. But like, River, like, when we were talking about the leader, she said, like, you know, he was getting old and he was getting sick and you were alone in the room, so I think he probably killed him to take the power. And then, but he didn't want, because like, she says falsehood, she's a witch, can read minds, blah blah blah. So I think he wanted this position for power and not necessarily for, like, God. Okay. For like respecting God and stuff, he's just using that as a very good excuse. Also with the like, gosh, she's a witch. So it's probably Christian. I wasn't sure because sometimes it's just like a foreign god, but if there's witches, it's probably Christian God. Like, oh, the Lord is. It's a lot of in the religion. It's more in the past than now, but still happens a lot of times. People explain their behaviors due to religion, which is like. I mean, you can say you believe in that for that, but example, they just like try to kill someone because they thought she was a witch. Because it's according to God's will. So, you know, that's what I mean. Like, a little bit sauce. So, yeah. And it's also very easy to trick people. I think nowadays, I mean, no. People are dumb. And I think in these situations when you're so poor and you have so little, so little, and you were, you know, trying to survive, having a god and something to believe in really helps. And then when it also depends on the severity, but if the person that is like talking to you about this god and you really believe him, then anything can happen and stuff. So you can excuse anything. You can excuse rape, you can excuse like murder, you can excuse infantilism, like anything really fucked up you can excuse with being like, God's will. God's will, guys. And it's like, but no. But no. So yeah. That's why religion is kind of a tricky thing, you know. Also because sometimes it's like, it's also hard also to be like, I believe in this, so why can't I do this? It's a hard thing. But yeah, I think they managed to show it really well. And I love that River just became a witch in like 0.5 seconds. Just like, yeah, obviously a witch. Let's go. And if she turns out to be a sort of witch, that'd be cool. And I love it that Mal was just like, yeah, witches are witch. So, blah, blah. I thought that was really cool. Also, the way that I don't know. Also, 30. I hope it's not actually just $30. Like flying a month with fucking cows for $30. Nah. But at the same time, they look really poor. So, are you really that in search of money? Is my question. If it's really $30, goddamn, not worth it, bro. But if it's like the little this you could. So it's like really nothing happened in a month because like last episode they loaded the cattle in because that's where he got the deal. So a month of nothing. And I think it's harder to forget, sort of. No, it's harder to remember, my bad. because I also, especially as I see these episodes sort of back to back, like week after week, it seems like it was just like the first episode was the day before, the episode before, and there's just like a day, a week, but it's like it's been a month, it's been a while, so a lot can happen in that time. And also I hope, because the Doctor, Simon and Mal have always been a bit like sassy towards each other, so I hope that these things sort of smooth their relationship a little. Because sometimes, I'm always going to refer to Flash for this. The Flash and CW, a lot of times, they have an episode, two people reconnect, blah blah blah. Like 2 episodes later, it's like this never happened at all, and we're back to square one. So, but it's just Sweden, so I don't think so. I think it'll be great, but it's still a little bit like at the back, kind of like, is this worth something or not? The hand. Is this worth something or not? So, yeah. And it's also very easy. It would be much easier to get jobs if they didn't have River and Simon, because they wouldn't have to worry about like people going in and just saying, fugitives, you know. So, but it's really cool that he stayed, and I think because he really could have left them, and it would have been a logical choice. Been like, meh. They would have died, but it would have been a logical choice, you know. So I'm glad he didn't, and I hope we get to see more. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. But oh yeah. This may look very random, but when I was editing this video, I realized I don't ever talk about like Simon's moment when he goes and accepts his death with his sister at all. Like, it's in my fucking thumbnail and I didn't even talk about it. It's like so important in this episode. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry for the people of Patreon. You're gonna see it like a separate little video for YouTube. Of course I can do that, but I saw it too late for Patreon. Like when I was putting the thumbnail together, I was like, wait, I'm a dumbass. So yeah, I'm covering the Firefly one. Dang it. Okay, that's better. So yeah, it's like, I think it's a really, also the difference between Simon having his dad like not accept him because like it's gonna look bad on my family, and look at my reputation, what's it's gonna do. And Mal, he's not a father figure to Simon, but he's just like accepting him. He's like, yeah, you're part of my crew. And the fact that Simon was willing to fucking die for River is insane. He kind of like just accepted. He was like, yeah, this is my sister and I would do anything for my sister, and I can't get out of this, so I would rather be with her dead than alive without her, which, oh my god, broke my heart and I didn't even talk about it. So yeah, and we get to see, I think this episode was also accepting River for who she is, because like a lot of times he was just like, you know, at the start of the episode, he's so careful to not let her touch anything, and he's just like, don't, like, this isn't fun at all. And he's like, I just want to fix her and I don't know what to do. And I think when he looked at her, like, up there, and she was just smiling down at him, I think that it was really nice. I mean, he was prepared to die, but the shit would look like I would do anything for my sister. I would do anything for her. And then just, accepting her. Ooh, sorry. Like, having powers. So we're not still clear whether or not she got them from the people or she got them naturally. I'm tending to go towards naturally because the way she sees, like, she's so smart, so it might be just like, when you're so smart, you can now do psychic, which is dumb, but and people said also that it's gonna be expanded on in the movie, so I might not know, like, so I don't have to theorize everything because some things are gonna be explained to me, because with this show I'm always a little bit worried because some things, because of when it got cut off, you can't really, you're like, but what about this? But what about this? So I think it was really a nice, and the episode titles really tells, and that's not a saying in English, really, come on, the tell really demonstrate with the episode, like, of him being like, I'm safe with my sister, finally, like, maybe he's not gonna be like, suddenly, yeah, do whatever you want, but he's more safe, he's more comfortable with who she is, with what he is to her, and what he's prepared to do for her. And I think that's really cool and a nice symbol. And I think also the way he was talking to these people, he was like, she's just a girl, she's not a witch. I think it was also a kind of way to, it's an echo a bit of his fight with his parents, that he was like, but she is in trouble and she needs our help. And the way they just, like, they didn't even look, and the parents clearly weren't reading the letters, did not give a fuck. I think their parents really had children for the social standing of it, and they got children and they not force them because he wants to be a doctor, but push them through these ambitions to further their family standings. So not always the most supportive parents, these types. So yeah, it was a really nice symbolism to those times, and like the contrast, and then finally just kind of accepting it. So I wanted to touch upon it. So yeah. I'm so sorry, I forgot. But I didn't have time to just record because it was late at night. But yeah. So let's continue on with the extras. Appearing in a large number of films since 1980, Baldwin rose to prominence as the troubled outcast Ricky Linderman in My Bodyguard, and moved on to big roles in DC, Cab, Full Metal Jacket, Next of Kin, Predator 2, Deadbolt, Independence Day, The Patriot, and Serenity, 2005, in which he reprised his role as a mercenary Jane Cobb. I didn't know his last name was Cobb, from the television series Firefly. His other works include Radio Flyer, From the Earth to the Moon, The X-Files. Oh, I feel like the people in this are in the X-Files. Men in Black. Seriously. He's in Men in Black. He's in Stargate. He's in Angel. Okay, I'll look for him in Angel. The Inside, NCIS, and the 2005 remake of The Poseidon Adventure. Oh boy. He also starred in the ABC series Daybreak as Chad Shelton in 2006. He won a Sci-Fi Genre Award in 2006 for Best Supporting Actor Television for his role as Jane Cobb in the television series Firefly. He was cast as Superman in Superman Doomsday, which is based on DC Comics, The Death of Superman. So voices the character in the massively multiplayer online game DC Universe Online. He has a considerable number of voice acting roles. That's real cool. You go, dude. Okay, young Simon. I was like, that dude is not Zac Efron. it's his first on-screen role. Oh my god, I did not recognize him as Zac Efron. I just thought he looked really similar. He began acting in the late 2000s with guest roles in several television series, including Firefly, ER, and The Guardian. In 2004, he began appearing as a recurring character in the first season of W series Summerland for the show's second season, which aired in 2005. He was promoted for the main cast. He also appeared in some films, including the Lifetime television film Miracle Run, for which he earned a Young Artist Award nomination for his performance as one of two autistic twins. He rose to prominence as a teen idol for his leading role as Troy Bolton in the High School Musical trilogy. During this time, he also starred in the musical film Hairspray and the comedy film 17 Again. He appeared in numerous films since then, including Me and Orson Welles, New Year's Eve, The Lucky One, Neighbors, Dirty Grandpa, alongside Robert De Niro, Baywatch, The Rock Johnson, alongside, The Rock, The Greatest Showman. I loved him in that movie. He starred as a serial killer Ted Bundy in Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil, and Vile. In 2020, Efron voiced Fred Jones in Warner Bros. Scooby-Doo's animated film, Scoob. In 2021, he won a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Daytime Program Host for the Netflix web documentary Down to Earth with Zac Efron. In 2022, he starred in the survival thriller Gold and headlined the horror film Firestarter, a remake of the 1984 film based upon the novel of the same name by Stephen King. I hadn't recognized him as Zac Efron at all. God damn. Yeah, there were a lot of Mandarin this time. Like hell, in that case, no problem. Having no sweat, big change, stupid son of a Julie Gordon. That was River. Kamenior, handsome, garbage. Oh, Taiwanese. Stubborn, disciplinarian, nonsense. God, heavens no, consistently. Only if I am dead. Mei Mei, yeah, little sister. I knew that one. Where from? I don't fucking know. What's called Safe. Were they really though? Zoe is so sassy. I love her. Seriously, she's just like the best. When Shepard Book is taken to the Federation ship, one of the officers get him to the infirmary. No ship refers to its medical facility as an infirmary. The correct term is sick bay. Really? Huh. It is never explained how the man who kidnapped Simon knew he was a doctor, as no one from Serenity ever introduced him as such. That's true. They're just like, yes, he looks like a doctor, man. Look at these hands. Jane says life would be simpler without us carrying two fugitives. As far as Jane knows, they've been left behind and not on board. Attends quoi? Life would be simpler without us carrying two fugitives. As far as Jane knows. Isn't that kind of the point? He's saying like, because he knows that Miles hesitating to get them back. So he's like, life would be so much simpler without us carrying those two foods. Maybe I just saw it differently. One of the cows kicks a cow patty as they exit, revealing it as a solid prop. Oh, okay, the cow patty. I thought you meant the cow was a prop. I was like, what? How? How the fuck? When asked about his favorite memory from Firefly, Nathan related that at the end of this episode, referencing cattle rustling, the crew of Serenity sits down to dinner. Yeah, if you look closely, you'll see that they are having one of the few fancy meals they ever enjoyed during the series. They are eating a steak dinner, compliments of one of their former cargo passengers. The Serenity dinner scene was the last shot before lunch that day. After finishing the take, the crew broke for lunch. The cast actually ate lunch on the steak dinners provided for the shot, and it's just like being at home having dinner with all of his best friends. Oh, it's so cool. This episode marks the television debut of a young Zac Efron, appearing as an adolescent Simon Tam in the flashback sequence. Summer Glau, who plays River, is actually a trained dancer, so this episode marked a rare occasion for her to show off her skills in the show. That's really cool. I really like how she just like, you could see her mouthing like, okay, what are the steps and stuff, and the timing like 1 and 2, and then she just immediately got it. I think that was awesome. That was a really nice, cool, and relaxing episode. I had so much fun. Thank you all for following through with this. I think it was so much fun. I can't wait for season 6. Yes, for episode 6, because 2 people have been saying like, oh, it's great. So I'm like, oh, I'm happy. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, rate 5 below, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.